Welcome to another edition of Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Some of our great friends are here from AP Laser. You've seen them before, and I hear from a lot of folks saying that they don't want to pull the trigger on an AP Laser because they think it might be too hard to get started. But Jason, that is not the case at all. How simple was it to get moving with AP Laser?
So it was actually very simple. The sales and the tech support that I worked with to get the machine is great. The turnkey package straight from them, got everything in the crate, unloaded everything, set it all up, and was able to start burning in no time.
That's very cool. Now, what were some of the things about the AP Laser that made you decide to go with this brand instead of some of the others that are out there?
So I looked at Epilog, I looked at Glowforge, and the AP came out with their new model, the 2616. It was right in our price range, and we ended up thinking, you know what, this is going to be a good start for us as a startup business. And it's lightweight and portable. It's got the open architecture. It's got the 24/7 tech support, and it has the Facebook user groups that we were able to get on and learn, try before you buy type thing, learn some stuff from them, and it's actually worked out really well.
Now, this is one of the larger models we have here with the Z table, as AP Laser calls it, that slides in and out underneath. How does the open architecture work with the smaller model like you have?
So we actually have a lift cart that goes underneath ours, the 2616, and it allows us to be able to do something as small as a golf tee to something larger like a cornhole board or door, if you will, something larger, a headstone or a marker for cemeteries. We can do all that kind of stuff, put it on the lift cart, put it up there, and it's nice and big and open and works great for larger items.
You've got a ton of stuff here. You've done all kinds of items. You ran through some of them. This looks like you've been at this for years, but that's not the case.
It's not. We've been at it for about 6 months.
No kidding.
And it's been really good for us. We're trying all different kinds of different items to laser on stuff you can buy at Walmart. Simple stuff like this to acrylic that you can buy online and get it shipped to the house.
Let's talk about that ammo can. You're military. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How popular is that with military folks?
So it's great. We sell a lot of those on our Etsy site, and we can add names to them, customize them, change flag, do anything like that, and people love them. They like giving them away for Father's Day and birthdays and stuff.
And you hit on that. You're taking an ordinary object and turning it into something personal. How important is that to you, and how important is that to the folks that are getting this for somebody special?
The personalization is great. It allows you to give somebody a custom gift that you've put some thought into, and they're going to remember for their lifetime. You can do simple stuff, obviously like the tumblers and whatnot, or you can do handwriting preservation, which is great for loved ones that are no longer with us, and allow them to always be able to look at that and say, you know what, that was somebody's handwriting or somebody from a loved one that has passed.
And this one here, this is your mom, your late mother who recently passed away.
Yep.
I'm sorry to hear about that, but you've done a neat job with her handwriting there, and that's made something really special for your daughter.
It has. I did one for both my daughters. We took a birthday card she had got for them and signed, and took a picture of it, put it in the system, scanned it, and then was able to laser it on the frame. It turned out great, something they'll always remember.
So something like that shows you don't have to be a graphic artist. You're actually literally scanning something into the computer. And that's sort of the same case here, because I look at these and I think, man, I don't have the creativity to come up with these designs, but you don't need that. You just need a good eye for something cool.
That's correct. I also do a lot of stuff through Etsy. Buy an SVG file on there, and you can take it and modify it to whatever you need. You can add names to it, you can change font types, and you can buy files on there and add to and take away. That's where the wife comes in. She does a great job with helping me with designs, and some of the stuff has turned out very well.
We see here there's lots of different materials. How easy is it to go from, say, a wood to a stone to a plastic with AP Laser?
It's very simple. In the back of their owner's manual, they actually give you settings to try to start with, and then you can customize those settings to see how they look. So to go from like a cutting board to a piece of slate, super simple. Just changing the focus of the laser and you're good to go. The same thing with some of the coasters, the wood and marble coasters, and the plastics for some of your cake toppers and stuff for seniors and whatnot. But to change is simply on the fly.
You're a racing family, so Motorhead Garage is a perfect fit. You guys are a GTO family, right?
We are.
Yeah. So what's your racing experience?
So raced for a few years. We actually raced on Pinks All Out as well. My dad and I both raced in there. He actually ended up getting down to the final 4 cars. It was a fan favorite. It was one of the only GTOs to be on the show. And we raced in the Pontiac Nationals in Norwalk, Ohio. and just spent a lot of time with the Pontiac family. The whole Pontiac family is a great family to be part of, and a lot of fun.
Well, here's something that we were working on here a few minutes ago in the studio, this Pontiac GTO. Perfect fit for your family, perfect tribute to your parents. So very
Thank
cool
you.
stuff. Yeah, you got it. And whether it's a license plate or a mug or a coaster or anything like that, you can take something ordinary and make it extraordinary with AP Laser. Which
Yes,
I really
you can.
dig.
You can. And with that being said, I'd like to present you with a 20-ounce tumbler with our logo on it as a thank you for having us on your show.
Well, we're grateful that you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will use it every day, I promise. The Hopkins Freedom Mug, you can check them out online. You can also go to aplaser.com/TV. We will return with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. So don't go anywhere. We're coming back. We hope you do too.